Morning all, another game day vlog. What a beautiful time to be alive. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, do all of that kind of jazz. I love the support. You guys are absolutely amazing. We have obviously a really important game this week. We've got the North Albury Hoppers. We're fifth on the ladder, I believe, and I think that they are sitting in second last. Third last maybe. So obviously we'll come in favourites, but the last time we come in favourites we didn't perform the way that we wanted to against Myrtleford. So yeah, super exciting game. We've got North Albury, who are the last team we're going to verse. We versed every other team in the comp. We're going to go North Albury, then we've got a bye, so there'll be no game day vlog next week. And then we've got the Wangaratta derby again. Like, comment, subscribe, do all that kind of jazz. But welcome to another game day vlog, baby. Let's go. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. The Ibis. This is the wake up. This is what we wake up to. The big Ibis down there. Can't believe you're earlier than me. I'm not happy with that. Let's go. What a beautiful morning. It's that cold. Do you reckon I could jump off here into the thing?
Jump off there.
Into the... We'll see. I reckon you could jump off that. No, I don't reckon you could either. Woke up this morning to a follow from Dane Beams.
There you go.
Beamer. One of my best mates actually, believe it or not. Don't want to get in this. Oh, it's actually warmer in here than it is outside, but still pretty cold. I'm in that one. Oh, beautiful swim to start the morning. I'm gonna go back, have a nice little shower, and then it is time for breakfast. See what's on the menu today. Probably some hash browns, scrambled eggs, and some Cocoa Pops as usual. We had a beautiful dinner last night. We had what did I have? I had spaghetti bolognese, and I also had a palmy and some focaccia. Nice little carb load, and some chippies as well. It was delicious, baby, delicious. So had a beautiful breakfast, went back to the room, had a shower and everything, and all sorted now. And we're off to the game. Thank you. Very nice of you. Appreciate it. So yeah, game time. Walk through the lovely quality Wangaratta gateway that we get to see in every week, which is amazing. And yeah, big game today. We have to go in with a good attitude. If we don't, then same thing will happen like what happened against Myrtleford. We lost and we shouldn't have. We just got to go in with a really good attitude and an attitude that we can that we should beat these guys. Mate, there's been that much rain this week. Look at the state of this. Is that normally a river? Or is that normally just...
No, it's usually just a paddock.
It's just a paddock usually, and look at how full it is. It's underwater, both sides. That's ridiculous. That's a no-through road. That's meant to be a road. Holy, look at how full it is. Oh my God, it's fuller than Philo here. It is full as. Mate, I've never honestly seen it this wet. I hope the Albury ground's not too wet. Look at it. Cooked as. Here we go, on the drive with Dill Stone. Anything to say, Dill?
Nah, mate, just gotta get up there and get the dub.
Yeah, just cock and knuckles.
Chasing 4 points again.
Just have it, us assos. Look at how full this is.
Yeah. Goes on, the more likely the Pies are of claiming back their silverware.
Yeah, I think it might be. It could be. There's obviously
honestly
here somewhere.
Don't mind if they get it or not.
Where follow-up might be.
It happened last year. It doesn't matter.
I guess what
we're only focused on this year.
To the point where it can possibly go another step.
But if you don't know,
get it this time.
Wangaratta could get stripped of their premiership from last year. Our biggest rival. So we'll see what happens.
So yeah, it's a really interesting one. When they were.
What's your teacher? Not mine. Subject is your teacher. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to another Game Day vlog. Look, I'm sorry I didn't release this earlier. Now, the real reason I didn't release this is because I didn't actually bring my laptop to the game, and the files from this game are like 100 gigabytes. So trust me, it takes a lot to download 100 gigabytes of files, of video, high quality HD video as well. Can be quite difficult, so that is the reason that I haven't got it up. But eventually, I knew it was important to release this vlog. The vlog where I did get, unfortunately, an 8-week injury. Tore my ATFL and my syndesmosis as well. So that was a very, very, very unfortunate thing. But just happens, I guess. And I was actually coming off a really good game and kind of just starting to find my feet at O&M level. Just played against Yarra and think I was one of the better players that day, and that was really good. So I felt pretty confident in my ability, and just that I started to hit my straps at in the O&M league. So I was really, really enjoying it. But yeah, I guess before I think that my mum always says pride always comes before a fall. So yeah, I guess that I was just trying to get myself involved in the game around the footy as much as possible. And we were as well. We were going really good as a team. Like, we just come off beating Yarra and Wodonga, who were both top of the ladder, respectively, in each week. And again, it was one of those days where I think that pride might have come before a fall. We were playing some really good footy, and we were I guess pretty happy with how we were going. And I guess it just unfortunately happens that sometimes when you are a little bit too happy with how you're all going, that things might go the opposite direction. I was probably nowhere as well with my mindset. I was pretty stressed. I was going through a lot of different things at this exact time in my life, as many of you would probably know. And I think that a lot of people do understand that stress, a lot of the time, high stress lives do come with an injury. So a lot of the time you do get injured after being involved in high stress situations. So that was, probably also going to be difficult to manage. And I guess we kind of come out in this game pretty strong. Like, we had a really good start. I think we kicked the first 3 or 4 goals, and then they kind of come back a little bit, and there was a bit of back and forth going on. So it wasn't too much for stress. I think that we're up by a couple of points at quarter time. So nothing like that we were worried about. Got a good handball out to Dill here. Dill goes forward, and we do end up getting a shot on goal, which was good from Fuddy. Fuddy goes back and kicks the snag, which was really, really good. And I was really trying to make a bit of an effort to get around teammates as well. We get to a bit of a scrap here. It's good to see. This is just country footy, isn't it? Right here. Just everyone getting involved. Not really no punches thrown or anything, just like jumper tugs. So you love to see that. But yeah, North Albury are not a fantastic, they weren't ranked as one of the better teams. I think that they were at this time close to being, pretty low on the ladder. They actually end up being pretty good. I thought those could have probably been holding the ball. I needed to just be clean in the first place. Anyway, the North Albury are weren't ranked as probably being one of the better teams, and we definitely came into this game as favourites. And sometimes that goes against you when you're doing I get just bear hugged by about 4 people here. Lucky probably not to be caught holding the ball. Thanks to Will McCarthy for help getting me up. What a legend. Definitely helped me out. But yeah, look, I even going into half time, we're pretty much neck and neck with North Albury at this time, and I think that we always felt like we were going to get up and we were going to beat them. So it wasn't too much of a stress. And this guy here just comes to me. I know it looks like I instigate it, but he was just making a beeline for me, trying to brush past me. So obviously I'm not going to just take that and let that happen. But yeah, I've been this as well. I take a mark here, and then we get a free kick, which I didn't mind because Will Christie goes back and goes bang and snags it. But it was probably one of those days for me where I was kind of in the game, but not really. I think I had like 7 or 8 touches to half time. Like I didn't have a lot of the ball. But just before half time is when I do get my injury. This is kind of the first iteration of it. I'm going back with the flight and this bloke comes and just stands on my foot here. And that was the first iteration of it. I was like, oh mate, this is not good. And I was struggling a little bit, but I was all right. I got back up and could keep running around. That one actually wasn't even the worst, but it looked the worst, but it actually wasn't. There was actually an even worse one, but I was still struggling a little bit here to kind of get around. And it's difficult when running in a high running game is your one wood or your weapon, and you can't even do that. Like I'm struggling to kind of cover the ground, which was difficult. Had a few chances here and there in the second quarter to probably go back and kick a goal and make a difference on the game, and probably didn't, which was frustrating, always very frustrating for me. Get a high tackle here, probably ducked into it a little bit, but that's all right. Play on, and then get a good chance to go back and kick a goal. And again, I was feeling really confident because the week before I played really, really well and we got the win and we beat, like I said, the best team in the comp. So why wouldn't I be confident? It was a good time, but yeah, unfortunately, like I did say, there was a lot going on in my life at this stage and I was extremely, extremely stressed. Go back for this set shot, missed it, not okay. Get plenty of advice from everyone, obviously, as usual. That's all right. Get an opportunity here, thought, might be a chance to get something working. And Dillstone gives me a nice little handball here. So that's good. Gives me a shepherd. Get around one, get around the second, and this was where my ankle went. Now, you can't really see it, but George Goody lands on it, and it just twists it. And I try to get up, and I'm a bit sore. And this is the first time that I felt it kind of go, and I really felt it stretch, but I didn't feel it pop yet. This was the first time that I kind of felt it stretch, and I was like, oh, that's really sore. So I went into halftime like a bit. I remember I was okay, but I wasn't feeling like extremely down. I think it's really important for anyone that is feeling like a little bit down at any time during a game to like just don't worry about it, just go again, get an opportunity here. The ball just bounces over my head, and I can't even really run. Like I don't know if you can see how much I am struggling on it. But yeah, I was struggling a heap. Like you can kind of see me running here, it's all right, but I've got a little bit of a limp. And yes, third quarter, I spent a lot of time off on the bench. And then in the last quarter, almost got a chance here early, but then they get a spoil away. And I kind of just sneak out the back for a kick. And I think Fuddy goes for a shot, misses it. And I was quick enough to change direction and get to the ball. Now, this is in the last quarter where we're down by about 3 goals. So this is a really good opportunity to kick a goal and to get up and about. So have a really good opportunity here. Go back, kick it, and bang, I feel it snap right there as soon as I kicked it and landed on it. I felt it fully snap, and it was like the most painful thing. And I knew straight up, I was like, I'm fucked here. I'm done. I don't know if I'm allowed to say I am. I'm done here. I'm not good at all. So when I felt that one go, I was like, nah, I'm struggling. And yeah, straight away, like nursing it. I was trying to like hold it together because I could feel it. Snap. That was ATFL that I felt just completely rupture. And later on when I got the MRI, that was confirmed. But I didn't obviously know what bloody tendon or muscle it was. But I felt it go and come off to the bench. I was like, maybe I could strap it up and it would give it a little bit of strength. It would give you a little bit of structure. So try to get it strapped up and thought I'd kind of come back out and could kind of do stuff. I probably could have got it strapped in the third because I did spend a lot of time off in the third as well. And I tried to come back out in the fourth and I just like, I cannot run. Like, I don't know if this did any more damage to it or if it was good or bad, but anyway, that was no good. And I tried to like play for like another couple of minutes and I just can't run on it. So I ended up running off and choose here to run off. And that was the day done for me, unfortunately. That was me ticked off, done for the day. And unfortunately, we got beaten by a lowly ranked North Albury side that day, a game that we should have won and a game that we didn't. And hey, that's okay. You can't win all those games, but you can't win every single game. But that was extremely unfortunate. So, yeah, I guess that's the unreleased injury vlog. I hope that you guys enjoyed it. I'm sorry it took me so long to get it out, but I thought I'd get it out before our season finishes. So I hope that you enjoy. Much love, guys.